Hi, and welcome to the current affairs segment of Confidence Uncut. Well, I'm not going to be doing this current affair by myself. I've got the usual accomplice, Cecilia here.
Hello.
Hi, darling.
Ooh, we're going to do some news. Welcome to Confidence News Uncut News. Right?
See, listen, this girl here, we're soulmates. Like, we're from different mothers,
right?
But from the same, I don't know.
Cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, cut from the same cloth, but from different mothers. Anyway, so Cecilia, we are going to be talking about the new virus that's taking over the... I'm scared. Are you?
I know, you were expressing that you were really scared.
Yeah, I'm really scared.
Well,
I'm really scared.
I think we should kind of be taking... Our scared level maybe should be about, I don't know, 6?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like 10 and a half.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's okay. So we're talking about coronavirus.
Yes.
Oh. Welcome to Confidence Uncut News. Coronavirus. So the coronavirus are a large family of viruses with 4 human viruses, causing a mild cold in all age groups.
Okay.
Okay, the virus looks like it has a crown, hence the name.
Oh, corona, as the crown. Okay, yeah.
Right, so the family also includes a virus from animals that can infect humans in a process called zoonosis.
Zoonosis. That's a new word. Never heard that word.
Yeah, so
okay.
Google it.
Yeah, zoonosis. Let's Google it.
Yeah. So now, coronavirus now has a new name called COVID-19. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so it sounds like a name of a movie. COVID-19 coming to you.
Yes.
Next.
Or like, Cobra, like when they go for their secret meetings, Cobra.
Yes, yes.
COVID-19.
So it began in the city of Wuhan, and in the region of China.
Yeah, Wuhan. So, actually, Wuhan. I know the city Wuhan because my PA in China. She comes from Wuhan, and her parents are also in Wuhan.
Oh no!
So I called her because I've been worried about them.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I just came back from Wuhan, and mom and dad are still there, and they are fine."
Okay.
And then Lucy, who is Lucy is the head of the office in China. I spoke to her, and she's like, they have closed everything. Everything is shut down. And they've been on shutdown for the past 20 days. No bank is opening. Nothing is opened. Nothing.
But could you imagine, what's going to happen with the world if this gets really... Because everything comes from China. So
Sweetie, it's going to be crazy. We have orders. So we have orders from other people that comes through the office, and we can't do any orders. Everything is shut down. We can't do any orders. If you want to buy, like for example, for Confidence hair, you want to buy new hair, you can't get any hair. If I don't have it in stock, you can't have it because everything is shut down. And the banks are not opened. And she said, hopefully, fingers crossed, they will start opening on Monday. So I don't know how it's gonna go.
So that's basically
and
how
the
it's
business
affected.
it's even business-wise, actually yesterday, it wiped off 3 trillion off the stock exchange.
That's some money.
3 trillion, not million, not billion.
Trillion. So isolated cases who have been isolated abroad have been imported to other countries, including Norway and other Nordic countries.
Oh, wow. We should be scared.
We should, I think. It infects people through sneezing.
Ooh.
That had to refrain from it. Coughing, but also through contact with virus-contaminated surfaces. So if you're standing next to somebody and the person goes, had to, and then you go and put your hand there and they have it, pretty much. Yes, you could.
This is not funny.
It's not, but
You're making it light, right? It's actually quite scary.
Common symptoms are respiratory symptoms with fever, fatigue, coughing, and very rapid or labored breathing.
What's that? Oh, labor, as in when you...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That kind of...
No, is it... What's that? Which one is it? What's labored breathing?
Google it.
Okay, so please, people, I don't know. Can you Google like a sound? Because if you're saying Google it, that means you're expecting Google to come out with ooh, ooh. So anyway,
we need to change the name of the show from Confidence on Cat to Confidence Cecilia on Cat.
I'm here for you, girl.
I know, darling.
Right. Also, pneumonia.
Okay. Pneumonia is also okay.
And
okay.
You know, it's like the really severe cold. Pneumonia.
Yeah.
And you can catch pneumonia. Like, so I used to think you can only catch pneumonia
if
in
you sleep
on cold countries. And in Ghana, they used to say if you sleep
on the floor. I thought you catch pneumonia if you sleep on the floor. That's how I thought of it.
No, and you can actually catch pneumonia anywhere, even in hot countries. You can catch pneumonia. So guys, don't think that if you're in a hot country you can't.
What should we be aware of if you're afraid of being infected?
It has an acute infection with common cold symptoms. So if you have been in contact with a person who may be infected, you should contact the healthcare system and ask for advice.
Oh, in the UK, you're supposed to call 111 and stay at home.
And stay at home. Not
don't
go to my house.
Exactly.
Nobody wants
isolate
to see you.
yourself.
Yeah.
Isolate yourself. Self-isolation and call 111. And someone will come to you. And I don't know if there are some. Have you had any cases in London?
I watched it. Not in London. There was a guy. I think the only man that was infected on the cruise line.
Yeah, the guy that died. He died.
No, he didn't.
One person died.
Really?
Yeah, one person from that cruise line as British citizen died.
Yeah. So I think.
So in that case, the isolation didn't work, did it?
Oh, I don't know.
Have you heard about the what's the name? The hotel in Ibiza also.
Yeah, they closed it down. And Italy as well has had cases and they've quarantined everybody down as well. So
I even read somewhere that the Prince George and Princess Charlotte, the school, their school that they go to, they have quarantine the school because some of the kids came from Italy. And you know this coronavirus thing, COVID-19, it's actually quite scary because you would think that it's far away or it's remote from you, but it's actually quite close.
Yeah.
For example, I gave you an example of my PA and my office.
Exactly, that's very
China.
close.
Oh no, I even have a closer one. Papa's best friend, Amando.
Right.
The mother is Italian. So she just got back from Italy.
Wow.
From the region that they were talking about. So Amando's daughter, Savannah, has been in contact with her. So the two of them have to be in isolation.
Oh no.
And basically it's on every continent now. We have to be careful.
So, what we were talking about, because you're going to be traveling soon.
Yes, I am.
So.
Yes, I am. And I'm scared.
How
am I going to?
Yes, how are you going to do it?
Let's try these and see which one looks sexy on me.
let me read how. Whilst you're doing that, let me read it. So, as well as looking sexy, this is what you might have to do. Avoid close contact with sick people with fever and respiratory systems. So, if you hear anybody coughing in the airport or on the way to your plane, just be like, no.
See?
So, wash your hands.
Wait.
Let's wait.
Wash your hands.
Yes.
Go on.
Wash your hands frequently with soap and water or alcohol-based.
They say that you should wash your hands 30 seconds.
Abba.
Yes. Wash your hands 30 seconds.
Can you imagine? I'll sleep.
Oh, come on. It's all for the
But you know what? What were you saying about Boots running out of...
So here I am. I'm getting ready to travel. So I went to Boots to buy some hand sanitizer. And first of all, they've run out of it. And then there is this little note that is stuck, under, on the side of the shelf. And they're like, two per person.
2 per person. Don't come and purchase everything. Because you would go and purchase like 10. Because you're just unreasonable.
I'm unreasonable.
You're unreasonable like that.
I'm most unreasonable person you've met. All right, go on. So
it says,
whilst I'm getting ready to show you how I'm going to walk in the airport.
Yes, so it says good cough and nose hygiene is important.
So meaning you when you sneeze, you cover yourself up.
You're meant to sneeze here.
Okay, so like that.
So no, just you know, cough, sneeze in your elbow, because apparently if you do it on your hands, obviously you're going to transfer that onto the surface. Somebody's going to come and touch it. Oh, and then
yeah, but then what if you hug someone after you've done that?
No, it's on your clothes though. So
yeah, but you're going to hug someone.
Then it would go on their clothes, and that's not what it is. So look. So it says, by covering your mouth and nose with a paper towel or the elbow. Okay, it doesn't go into it. It says, discard the handkerchief and wash your hands after. Avoid close contact with animals and markets that sell animals and fresh produce.
Yeah, because I hear that now dogs can also die, animals can die from it. This is serious. Okay, watch how I'm going to go to the airport.
So let's see. Sexy Skazava. Ooh, it's quite nice. Let's have a look. So we got, how many types did you buy? You bought like 3 types. But are you going to wear all of them?
I say, watch me.
So where does the ho?
Watch me. Right. How do you feel this thing? Cecilia, open this thing for me. Yeah, this is how I'm going to the airport.
So this is, okay, so this stretches actually.
Yeah.
What's going on here? I need my teeth. Bah! All 3.
Yeah, this is
Can you even breathe under there?
I don't know.
So, when traveling, travel like this. When you can't even breathe and you have 10 million masks on. Perhaps maybe don't wear the makeup. Maybe this is inside out. Who dies of the new virus? Right. Approximately 14% of the infection are serious. It's only 14% though. How sexy is that?
I can't even breathe.
Okay, so this is how you're going to do it.
This is how I'm going to the airport. See.
So nobody should think you're insane.
No, I'm not insane.
Right. Oh, I don't know. I quite like this one.
This is not going to be possible. Oh gosh. Oh wow.
But this one reminds me of the workers when you're painting.
Cecilia, this is crazy. But do you know that all this doesn't work? But see, on serious note, all this does not work. It doesn't work because the fibers in here are too big. So the virus just goes straight through it.
So even if somebody
it doesn't even matter.
It'll still come in.
No, it doesn't matter.
This one
unless you have unless you have these the military kind of cover like gas masks. Yeah, that's only when it's going to work.
Well, not to put anybody off. If they want to buy it, they can still buy it, I guess.
Hey,
it's
come on.
Still a little
anything
bit
that makes you comfortable and anything that makes you deal with it, please,
please buy it.
Buy it. So, this is what we got. I got all these from Amazon. They had already run out.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so I got these from Amazon.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go on.
Right, so it says approximately 14% of the infections are serious.
Okay.
Which is... It's not a lot if you look at the whole world.
If you look at it also, we've not heard anything by kids dying. Most of the people dying are older people or someone with already existing health problem, like myself with lupus.
Yeah, I mean, so you would be more at risk. So that's why probably you need all 3.
I don't even know I'm going to.
Because Mr. Lupus might just be like,
puppy power. There he is.
Yeah, so let's.
And I don't know how we're going to fit. I've even thought about cancelling my trip.
Yeah, you said that.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, let's see. Approximately 14% of infections are serious.
Only 14?
Okay. And about 5% of cases are critical.
Have you been in a situation where they say only 1%? I'll give you an example. Yes. Lumbar puncture. When you read it, they said it's only 1% that gets headache. Guess who got a headache?
You.
Thank you. So
are you the person that always gets stuff? I think I'm the person that is too,
the 1% or the 001. I'll be that one.
That one.
I'll be that one.
We'll have to think about it because you've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah. So you said only 5%?
Only 5%. Then 2.3% have died of pneumonia. But half of these are patients who had critical illnesses. Often are old, patients with an underlying disease.
Yeah.
So that's, the mortality rates are low in the rest of the world at 0.3%.
Well, if you take just a common cold, a common cold kills more people a year than COVID-19 had.
Yes. I mean,
so why are we so...
I think
Is it because there's
high alert.
There's no cure.
I don't think there's any cure.
No, there's no cure. They're now okay.
Yeah, so I think we're on high alert because obviously we don't know. It's new. It's something new. So, and it says many patients who experience severe diseases have diabetes. What's this?
Drink.
I've even abandoned that word. Chronic diseases. And approximately 4% of cases were in the frontline healthcare workers. So that was like people maybe dealing with like an elderly person who had contracted
so like nurses.
Yeah, so
like
nurses
the first doctor that sounded the alarm. In December.
Right.
He died.
Oh, really?
Yes, there was a doctor from Wuhan, and he sounded the alarm. He went, and then actually they even got him to sign. I don't know if this is a fact, but this is reading. I read this online, and apparently the government, the Chinese government, got him to sign a declaration that he was not going to talk about it.
Oh, wow.
And this was
it's a
way in December. This was way in December.
So they tried to hide it for a while.
And then the guy died.
Do you know what?
And then I
Have
hear
you
that
watched
the
this film before? It sounds...
Oh, no, the film that... is it Gwyneth Paltrow was in it?
Yes, like I've seen a film like this.
Yeah. Gwyneth Paltrow was in the movie.
The reality of it all.
Goodness,
yeah. It sounds very much like a movie that everybody has watched, I'm very sure. So
detected.
It's been now detected in Norway. And your family is half
Norwegian, my
family
family is Norwegian,
Yeah, so approximately 50 countries have reported infections. And we have had the first case of infection traveler coming to Norway. About 86% of the cases are mild respiratory tract infections. The virus is only dangerous if it spreads easily between people.
Okay, a pandemic is a major worldwide epidemic where an infectious disease spreads in various parts of the world. So basically, it's a situation where a virus is just going... Have you seen the Sky? Is it Sky News? You see the...
Oh, right. The
background.
And then they made it all kinds of...
That's scary.
Yeah, but I think it was quite good and artistic. Coming from a creative side.
Yeah, very. Yeah. So it's a worldwide epidemic that's, an infectious disease that just spread around. So that is what it is. And they would say over here is what is the risk of the new virus causing a pandemic? So basically, what's the risk of it coming,
because I think we've been, there's not many, I'll talk about UK in a minute, but I don't think a lot of people have been affected in the UK.
And from the beginning, it was from 9. And then so far, as we're talking, it was 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, 20 people.
Getting a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then there's somebody that's saying Surrey, someone also. Yeah, they found a case also in Surrey. So this is either SARS nor MERS developed into a pandemic. But we have seen the situation changing rapidly with COVID. So basically, COVID is the scariest one.
Yeah.
And I think I even heard that there was a particular situation where the person was healed. And after being healed, they caught it again.
Yes, I heard that on news the other day. I think they were like, they don't know why, because it's not meant to happen that way. So again, it's a new virus that they're just discovering a lot about. So.
And I think it's mutating. It's just changing to become something else. And they say neither SARS nor MERS developed into epidemic, but we have seen the situation changing rapidly with COVID-19. And the WHO, which is the World Health Organization, has recently declared a so-called public health emergency of international concern. This means that experts from around the world work together to identify outbreaks, share virus knowledge, and inform each other about treatment. For the outbreak to develop into a pandemic, it must be a virus that spreads easily from person to person across all regions around the world. We are getting closer to this point with the current situation.
Oh, wow. This is getting there.
After reading that, it's scary.
It's getting there. It's getting there. But I'm very, you know, as you do, I know that all the people that are at hand are working.
Oh yes. I don't think any government is going to, you know,
just sit
around and let this disease take over. Come on, it wiped 3 trillion of the stock exchange.
Yeah, it's important.
No one is going to
nip it in the bud.
Yeah, they will, and I'm sure there are scientists working so hard to kind of find how do you call it, a cure for it.
Yeah.
That's good.
So should we avoid traveling completely, or?
Well, it says here that there are no specific medication or vaccination against the new virus. Therefore, one should consider postponing traveling to infected regions. As the situation is changing rapidly, it is best to keep up to date with the World Health Organization, travel advice, and the Norwegian Directory of Immigration, which is their foreign affairs and travel. Because I think UK is they're not allowing passengers from
the infected areas.
Yeah, we're hopeful.
We're hopeful, and obviously take small precautions as you can.
I think this is more mental. It's more mental. Come on.
Yeah, I
think
think
it's more mental.
More mental.
Well,
I'm going to take a couple and wear on the bus just because I'm.
Well,
just
you know they've run out. Do you know they've run out of these?
But the funny thing is, I mean, have you I traveled to China like a couple of years ago,
and people use it. It's
and
not
they were
like a couple of years. They still do.
They still do. And it still didn't help.
No, they still do. Yeah. So what is the Department of Health in the UK saying?
Right. So we're in the UK right now. So let's see. As of 29th February at 9 a.m., a total of 10,483 people have been tested in the UK.
Okay.
It's not.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Of which 10,460 were confirmed negative.
Okay.
And 23 were positive.
That's good.
So
only 23.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. The Department of Health and Social Care will be publishing updated data on their page every day at 2 p.m. until further notice. So this data is accurate as of 9 a.m. to ensure accurate data is published in timely.
So that means 2 p.m. every day.
Yeah.
They would have new information on the social.
On their social platform,
which is the Department of Health and Social
Care.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So if any more cases are confirmed in the UK, it will be announced by the Chief Medical Officer of the affected country. I mean, I think in terms of and that's the good thing about UK. The organisation is there.
Yep.
They always put things into place very quickly.
Yes.
Information is readily available to you all the time.
I would say that it's very important that you keep reading, finding more information, not necessarily new, but more information about COVID-19, listening to the news. But please, there are a lot of fake news out there.
Exactly.
I've heard
a lot of fake news.
I heard one that's so funny. That COVID-19, black people can't get it.
I heard that. I'm like, really?
Like,
man, we bleed and the same. I don't know.
Can you see how dangerous it can be if it should get to Africa?
Yes,
because definitely. The UK has a way of tracing everyone.
Yeah.
Because you go on a bus, there's a camera, blah, blah, so they can trace people.
Yeah. And the resources are a little bit here,
exactly.
readily.
But imagine, like in Africa, who's going to want to self-isolate? Like,
well, I hope all of the government bodies in all of the African countries, our beloved, have started. Because have you noticed, especially, I mean, I'm talking for Ghana, especially Ghana, they're not going to do anything until the problem comes.
But then, what is the thing with Ghana that I actually appreciate, because I thought after Ebola, they would stop the temperature thing. But they still do it.
Yeah, they carried on.
Which is actually a good thing, and it's good for this situation.
Yeah. So I think they'll be able to.
So they will continue.
Actually, you know what? I have faith.
Wash your hands properly. 30 seconds, right? And then cough, like dabbing, discard of any tissues that you've used.
Avoid contact with animals and markets that sell animals and fresh produce.
And then another thing is, if you are in the UK and you feel that you're sick and you're not sure, you should call 111 and self-isolate yourself. Please, let's take care of each other.
You know. I mean, I know people are very dedicated here, and I said it to my colleague on Friday, he's got a cold, but because he's so dedicated, he came to work with this cold, and he's whacking and
all over the place.
And as much as we're dedicated, please be considerate to the people around you.
You're gonna laugh at this though. Wow. So my butcher, he knows that I go to China a lot. So the last time I went there, that was 2 days ago, I have a cold. And then, I laughed out. And then he just like, when was the last time you went to China? And I'm like, really?
Coming to cough on his meat.
Is it because of COVID-19? But hey, come on. Come on. Let's be safe. Responsible. Take care of each other. Right? We are all that we have. So if Cecilia has it or I have it, my whole family would be affected, and so you don't want that for your family, you don't want that for your friends, and then it will move on to,
it spreads so fast. Very fast.
And you can also get it from not only from your nose, you can also get it from touching your eyes.
Oh,
yes, you can also get it from touching your eyes. So this is really dangerous. So let's really pay attention to and abide by the advice of the world,
government and national bodies.
Exactly, the national bodies, your your country's health, national bodies, and all that, so that we can all stay safe. So this is our current affairs segment. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you've learned one or two things. We're going to make sure we bring you more current affairs. I will say, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Did I forget one? Snap. Yes. And it's Confidence on Cut. Confidence with a K. And I hope by now you have subscribed and you've turned on your notification. Give us a thumbs up if you like the content.
Engage.
And if we have left out any information, please comment down below, put it in there. We don't know everything. We're just bringing you what we know. So just make sure that we're all helping each other. All right. You take care and stay blessed and beautiful. See you next time. Bye-bye.